to the show. H-bomb in the lab, cook it, feel on screen. Zesty vibes loud, turn cringe to a meme. All your filters off, it's a wild reveal. One edit from me and the fiction gets real. Zesty Phil.
I noticed some of you have not subscribed to our channel yet. Please remember to hit that subscribe button if you like our videos.
Play that tape.
Alrighty, everyone. It's time. It's time. It's chow time, because it's time for another fun episode of DSP Tries It. Devour. And on today's episode, we again are trying out some American cuisine that is pairing up with the event of American Thanksgiving. It is a national holiday that we have once a year. It's always the final Thursday of November. So, we're doing it about a week early, 2 weeks early. We're gonna have early, whatever. But, yeah. So, what are we trying today from Arby's? Which is funny because we ate from Arby's recently, but they just happen to add these items to their menu, like right after we tried those steak nuggets about a month ago. So, first off, they have a brand new shake. It is called the Apple Pie Shake. 2 sizes. I opted for the large because it was only like 60 cents more or something like that. And I said, yeah, I'll get the large. That way I'll make sure that at least half of it is like unfrozen or unmelted. I wanted some of it to be frozen when it showed up. So here we go. And then the main event that most people are probably going there for right now, the Turkey Gobbler sandwich, featuring a 1/4 pound of fried roasted turkeys, which we roasted it and fried or something like that. Stuffing, I believe it has a couple toppings on it, and then it's supposed to have like mayo and cranberry topping for like to simulate cranberry sauce. So again, very similar to what we had a few weeks ago from Firehouse Subs, where they were trying to have their Thanksgiving sandwich. This is Arby's version of it. Okay, so very similar premise, and in addition, just in case I don't like the sandwich, I got myself a beef and cheddar as a backup. That's the staple of Arby's. That's always good. The beef and cheddar is always really good. So I got it as a backup. Plus, I might be hungry to eat this anyway. This is all I'm eating today for a meal, so it's a backup. We'll see what happens, okay? All right. Now, let's get started. I think the first thing we should do is try the shake. Okay, good news is this thing showed up within about 20 minutes of it being made, and it still looks pretty cold and solid. It doesn't look liquidy or melted. It is made from real ice cream. They use real ice cream at Arby's, unlike like a McDonald's where they use that fake stuff, that powder stuff. Here it's real ice cream. So hopefully it's nice and thick. Let's find out. So apple pie, you would think, what would you think? Apple flavor, it could be sweet, it could be tart, don't know. Definitely think cinnamon, right? I don't know if they'll find a way to implement the flavor of like a pie crust in here at all. Maybe like a graham cracker or something. I don't know. Let's try. Here we go. It is the Apple Pie Shake from Arby's. First sip. Cheers. Devour. Interesting. That's really interesting. I'm not gonna lie. That's delicious. That tastes like apple pie filling. There's a little bit of tartness, like almost like a Granny Smith apple, but there's a whole lot of sweetness. There's a strong cinnamon flavor. And I almost do get a very minor crust. It's not like graham cracker, but there almost is like a little crust flavor to it as well. It's actually still thick, which is great. Although admittedly, it's not heavy apple. I would argue it's more of generic pie filling flavor, but it's good. I did not think that they would nail that flavor as well as they actually nailed it in this shake. at all. Okay, so actually, I like this. I do like this apple pie shake. I'm shocked. 'Cause I didn't know if I was going to like it or not. Sometimes we try things. Like, remember, we had the McDonald's, like, anniversary shake, and it tasted horrible. This is legitimately good, man. I don't think I have a single complaint about it. It's flavorful, it's thick, it has all delicious flavors that I like. That's a great shake. So how much is it? Well, the standard shake, I think, is like 5 and change. This is the large, so it was like 6 something. That's delivered. Probably if you get it in person, it's probably like $5, okay? So you're gonna spend $5 for the shake, but overall, one of the better shakes that I've ever had from a fast food restaurant. Well, that's a good start. I'm blown away. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. It was actually quite good. So let's keep that momentum going now. Let's hope that the sandwich is actually really good. Okay? Let's take a look. So this is they have 2 versions of the sandwich. One is called the Fried Turkey Club. This is the Fried Gobbler. I didn't want to get the Turkey Club because all it is turkey with like lettuce, tomato, bacon. It's like, wait a minute, that's not Thanksgiving. You want something that tastes like Thanksgiving. So I want the one that has the stuffing, the cranberry, you know, the things you have on Thanksgiving. And that's what this is supposed to be. Hope they didn't mess it up. Let's find out. Okay? If you're wondering, why am I putting down a paper towel? It's because it does feel a little greasy, the packaging, just touching it, I'm like, oh, yeah, it's a little on the greasy side. But I want to make sure I don't get my whole setup here covered in grease, okay? So here we go. Let's unwrap the turkey gobbler sandwich and see what we have inside, shall we? Okay. Okay. Well, that's certainly not the typical bun that you would have expected from Arby's. It's a long bun. It almost kind of looks like a baguette. Okay? I think I see some of the cranberry sauce squirting out the side there. All right, let's take a look. So here is the raw section. What I see is turkey in the middle, some mayo on the bottom. I see some stuffing. I see cranberry sauce. I'm not sure what else is on there, if anything. It smells pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. It looks pretty solid, doesn't it? Well, I guess we're gonna try it. It's time to try the turkey gobbler sandwich from Arby's. Ready? Let's give it a go. Here we go. Devour, devour. Man. So I took a few bites there. What I wanted to do was taste the whole sandwich together, but then I took a bite of just the stuffing, because I wanted to see what the stuffing tasted like. Okay, so the turkey is flavorful. You can taste the turkey in there. The stuffing, I would say, is a little bit different than what I expected. Like, I expected it to taste almost like an instant stuffing, like a stovetop stuffing, you know what I mean? But has a little bit more flavor than that, I think. It does, and the top of the stuffing is toasted. There's like a toasted layer on the top. I don't know how they make it. The toasted layer tastes great. It has like a little crunch to it, and it actually has a lot of toasted flavor. So you're getting stuffing, but also a toasty flavor in there. The cranberry sauce is very tart. It's not a sweet cranberry sauce. I think it's meant to cut through a lot of the savory flavors because both the stuffing and the turkey are salty and savory. So having that tartness kind of cuts through. And then at the bottom, there's a little bit of mayonnaise, and that's a little bit of savoriness that also is a different layer of flavor on here. Okay? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty good. I thought they did say this turkey is fried. Okay? I don't think it's deep fried. It doesn't taste like it's deep fried. Nothing on this sandwich feels too heavy or greasy. So I'm wondering, like, how is it fried? Did they just throw it on their flat top fryer? Because they have one now for the burgers. Remember, they have burgers now, so they need to have like a flat fryer. Maybe they just grill it on there like that. But the sandwich is not greasy at all. Dang. I don't think it's cranberry sauce. I think they made some kind of like a cranberry topping, like a cranberry condiment, just for the sandwich. Because it's not like jellied. It's not chunky. It's just like a sauce, like you can see on there how like they squirted it on there. See the red. It's more like a condiment, a cranberry condiment per se, and it actually goes really well on the sandwich. It's very tangy, but it has a great balance to everything else that's on here. Honestly, I think the only thing I don't like about the sandwich, the bread is kind of generic. Doesn't really have much flavor. And it's kind of chewy. I wish that the bread maybe had been toasted. Had some kind of flavor to it. Like I go to a sandwich shop, they usually toast your bread. This is not toasted. So it just ends up kind of chewy, generic bread. It's not great, but the turkey is good, the stuffing is good, and the cranberry sauce is good. The little bit of mayo that's on there is fine. It's actually a good balance. And you know what? I love the toasted parts of the stuffing are delicious. Man. So you know what I'm going to say here? A few weeks back, I reviewed the Firehouse Subs Thanksgiving sub. And what I told you with that one was, sadly, it was dry. I felt like it needed some kind of gravy, and at Firehouse Subs, they were supposed to have gravy, but they don't have it. It's sold out, like, everywhere. Because what ended up happening, I told you this story in that DSP Tries It, influencers started reviewing the sub, and they saw that on the menu, you could order gravy as a separate thing. So all the influencers told everyone in their reviews, oh, order the gravy. So they didn't. What you're supposed to do is like take that sub and dip it in gravy, and then it supposedly is really good. When I had it, it was too dry because no Firehouse Subs have gravy anymore. They're all sold out. In this case, this sandwich having that little bit of mayo and the cranberry condiment sauce, whatever it is, it's actually the right balance. No lie, that's actually a really well-balanced sandwich. I'm shocked because it's Arby's. They'll never make that right. No, that's good. And in fact, I'll say this. The only thing really that's a solid criticism, I know I said the bread, but that's not really a criticism. The price, if you order this online, it's $11 and change. I'm not kidding. I'm sure if you get it in person, because I did the online order, maybe the online fee won't apply. Maybe it's less than $10, but for what it is that an $11 sandwich? No, that is not a large sandwich at all. You saw I ate half. Here's the other half. You know, it's not a huge sandwich by any means. If you get it with a combo, with a side of fries and a drink, that'll be fine. But it's not like that's a giant submarine sandwich, you know? The Firehouse Subs one was big compared to this. This is, like, mini. So for $11, yeah, I would say it's on the pricier side, for sure. I would say that's on the pricier side. But, you know, overall, I really like this menu. Swaggy P says it's $8 at the store near him. There you go. It was $11 for delivery, $8 in the person. That's not bad for $8. Man, the shake is good. Man, that sandwich is so good. I think I'm going to save the other half for my wife, because that's actually good. I think she might want that, because that tastes great. I'm serious. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have the beef and cheddar. Hold on. I'm going to save that for my wife. That is so good. I want her to try it. I think she's going to love it. Okay. But now, the staple of Arby's, the beef and cheddar sandwich, which I've already reviewed this like 10 times, seriously. It's just such a good staple sandwich. Onion roll smells great. Hell yeah. Beef and cheddar, baby. Here we go. Devour. Thin sliced roast beef, cheesy sauce, that tangy sauce they put on there. That's where it's at. Like every time I go to Arby's, I get a beef and cheddar. It's just too good. Of course, it's messy. It's kind of the problem. Usually I wouldn't hold the beef and cheddar. Oh, look, the beef is falling off. Usually I wouldn't hold it and floating in front of me like this when I eat it. But, you know. Oh, man. Delicious. Well, I made a huge mess, but it's good. All right, so let's get to it. You want my review? You want my scores? Okay. The apple pie shake. Thick, flavorful. Taste of tart apple, cinnamon, and a little bit of pie crust flavor in there. I don't know how to date it. I don't know what they put in there to make it taste like that. But it tastes like that. It's like I said, it's legit. One of the better shakes that I've had from fast food in years. And I've had some really awful ones from places like McDonald's. I've had some good ones from local businesses. This one, it definitely weighs onto the better side. Pricing, like I said, it's probably like $5 in person. Mine was $6 because I had delivery. But overall, it's good. I'm going to give it the 4 out of 5. I recommend the apple pie shake if you're looking for something different this holiday season. You're thinking about fall, autumn flavors. Apples and cinnamon is definitely one of them. Go for it. The Thanksgiving turkey gobbler sandwich, I recommend it. I like that the actual dressing / stuffing has a fried layer to it that's crispy and has extra flavor because of it. I like that the cranberry sauce actually isn't cranberry sauce, but it's more of a condiment that has a tartness to it that offsets the savory flavor of the turkey and the stuffing. And that little bit of mayo adds the exact amount of moisture that you want so it's not dry like the Firehouse Subs one was. You could argue that it's a little too expensive, being $11, so once it was $8 at their own place, that's more reasonable. It's also not huge. I ate half, there's the other half, but it's good. So I'm going to say the fried turkey gobbler sandwich from Arby's is also a 4 out of 5. That is a solid menu. Get that shake, get that sandwich, get a side with it. You got a crazy good meal. It's only like 14,000 calories, but it's still good. I mean, that's the catch. This shake is probably a ridiculously high calorie. The sandwich is probably like way high calories and fat and everything, but dang, that's good. So, folks, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Shockingly good episode of DSP Tries It.